people watching and play the game, like probably tens of thousands of people watching and play the game, and then everybody started playing the game again, and then people started posting content again. So I was like, let me get a piece of this, because Monster Hunter is one of my favorite game series. So I was like, I've been looking for a reason to play some Monster Hunter on stream or make some videos for Monster Hunter. And oh, I know Marston has it. Marston is probably the most hardcore Monster Hunter player that we know out of all of us. Beast mode, baby. So when Marston first started playing with us, and like he saw what I was doing, I know it severely upset him, and he was just like, "Yo, can you hurry up?" Because when I play Monster Hunter, especially like the very first playthrough of Monster Hunter, I usually just play through it at like a pretty slow pace. Like I don't really like rush the game. Most likely I'll probably rush wilds, not like rush, but like not worry about really like grinding out sets and shit like that before I get to whatever the second part of the game is. Like, you know, like after the base game or after the story, and then you start doing all the like meaty Monster Hunter stuff. Like I like to just go through, because I want to get sets and stuff that I like. If I like the sets, I'm like, oh, I want to get that set, even though I'm not going to be using it in high rank, right? So then I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't care. I'm not going to be using it in high rank. I want to get it. I want to fight the monsters. I want to have fun now. And I don't want to feel like I'm grinding and doing a job going through the first part of the game and then make me not like it. So I was like, I'm just going to chill, play through the game. And then he's like, can you just get to the end of the game so we can just do the high rank shit? And I'm just like, all right, man, like, damn. But now I'm pretty much, that's what I'm doing in Monster Hunter World now that I've played through the game already. I'm just trying to get through the base game. I haven't grinded out any weapons or any armor. I'm just playing with the defender set and weapons or whatever, so I can just get through the game. I think will ever make you rush, and I'm like, no, I want to enjoy the game. I didn't really put as much time into Rise. Like I think I'm in high rank in Rise, but I didn't really like give high rank. I didn't give Rise as much time as I gave Monster Hunter World, but that was because everybody was playing Monster Hunter World. So like I was like, it was way more fun. Like, not that Monster Hunter is not fun for me, but like it was way more fun when you're playing with your friends and stuff like that. When everybody's together every day after work, you come home and hop on Monster Hunter, like everybody is playing, like that shit's crazy. And then like we all do like the in-game bosses and all that shit together. That shit is insanely fun. That's why I can't wait for Wilds to come out, because I'm like, everybody's not gonna play Rise. Everybody's not playing Rise. I have Rise. I was playing Rise on like Steam Deck, and I played it a little bit on my computer, but like I played most of the time on Steam Deck when I was in the hotel before we moved into our apartment. So, but yeah, everybody's gonna get Wilds. I'm just gonna fire up the group again. I'm just gonna literally search for hunt.exe, the group that we had, and just post in there. All right, what we doing? Like, who got the game? Like. So what did the monsters do wrong that they needed to be hunted? All right, so you have I don't remember all of their charges off the top of my head, but like most of them are because the same reason you gotta hunt certain other things. Like you're either thinning the herd, right? Because there's too many of them, right? Or there are monsters that are like enraged or whatever, and that threaten the population, which is the humans, right? They're in the same area, in the same ecosystem. So like you got to make sure that they don't kill the people that you live around. It's like you're protecting them. You're the top of the food chain. So you can't just, if you leave to go to the store, imagine if you leave to go to the store, you leave to go out and get some berries from the bush, right? And a gigantic T-Rex looking monster rushes at you and like starts trying to tear you apart. You don't want that to happen. So you need the monster hunters to go out there and keep those things in check to make sure that you're safe when you go out looking for berries. You know, understand what I'm saying? Like these humans just violent and they going around fucking shit up like humans always do. No, they're actually going around like in this one. I can explain it to you because I know what the story is. I don't know what the story is in all of the other ones, but usually the elder dragons threaten the world. So there's an elder dragon called Zora Magdaros, who I never paid attention to the story before, that he's basically a walking volcano and he's a ticking time bomb pretty much. And if he dies in the wrong spot, when he dies, his energy gets injected into the world and the world will basically have a negative reaction and the world will blow up. So they need for him to go to the correct place and die, right? And they're not even trying to necessarily kill him, but they can't. Like, he's just too ridiculously big and powerful. They can't kill him, so they're just trying to annoy him enough to redirect him to the place where he should die that will give life and recycle his energy throughout the ecosystem. Like, that's what they're aiming to do, is to keep things in check. Sound like an anime plot? That's pretty much like it. They sound like assholes. What do you mean? You want to kill the hunters? All right, well, we'll just tell him, you know what? Jesse's going out to pick berries. Let him do him. Don't protect Jesse. He's gonna go out there with no weapon, and he's going to just pick berries, and Anjanath is going to tear him a new one. And hopefully maybe another monster will come along and fight Anjanath, and then he can make it and run away. But if not, then either Anjanath or Tobikadachi or even the weakest monster in the entire game, Great Jagras, will come along and swallow him whole, and he'll regret it. And then he's gonna be like, I wish I would have let them hunt these monsters. No, you gonna pick berries because you're not eating meat. You a non-meat eating human being, because you don't want them to go out hunting to kill these monsters, so that you can have a delicious meal to eat with some protein in your diet. You're gonna have like meat. You're gonna have like greens protein, like kale and whatever else is out there in the Monster Hunter world that's like plant protein. So you need to go out there and pick your leaves and your berries for your meals at night, because you don't want them to kill these monsters. Walk 5 mid lane. I mean, in Monster Hunter Rise, it's like 8 mid. It's like you run down mid with eight players, because you got 4 hunters and they're 4 dogs. In Monster Hunter Rise, if no other game, in Monster Hunter Rise, I actually feel bad for the monster at the start and when you play multiplayer. Like, I wish I had some footage of me playing multiplayer. I don't think I do. But literally, especially in the beginning of the game, where the monsters are not that hard to beat, and you're playing multiplayer with 4 other players, and y'all are just trying to get missions done, y'all are just breezing through missions. It reminds me of like the cartoon smoke cloud with like arms and legs sticking out of the smoke cloud. That's what it reminds me of when you're fighting a monster and it's 4 of y'all, with y'all 4 dogs, and y'all dogs got weapons too, like in armor, and y'all are just rolling on this monster. That's what it reminds me of. Why do chickens not exist? I don't know what planet they're on. I don't know what universe they live in. Like, they definitely don't live in this universe. They don't. I don't know where they live, but it ain't this universe. And chickens might not exist. The chicken, let me show you the chicken. Let me show you the chicken. I'm gonna show you the chicken in this universe. What is this notification? Oh, Furious Pillow. Let me show you what chickens look like in this game. This is here's your chicken. Can I not make this bigger? Like I need a. Here you go. This is your chicken in Monster Hunter World. This is what you're gonna go out and grab yourself. One of these. This is what you're gonna go out and get yourself. This is the chicken. You see how big he is compared to you? You think the chicken not gonna fight back when you go out there and try to grab yourself a chicken and cut its head off and put it in your roaster or whatever? You think it's not gonna fight back? It picks up rocks. It picks up rocks and it will hit you with giant rocks. And he uses the rock as a shield to protect himself. And then he jumps on you, scratches you with his giant talons, and bashes you over the head with a rock. So like, you need yourself either a weapon or a hunter to go out and do missions for you. To get yourself a chicken if you want a chicken in Monster Hunter World. I hate that thing. This is the game. This is the game that you want to play. Because in this game, you can friend the chicken. So you want to play Monster Hunter Stories. This is Monster Hunter Stories 2. Much cuter. And you can ride the monsters, right? And you can catch the monsters. And I guess you can hatch monster eggs. I've never played Monster Hunter Stories, but here's a what the fuck is this called again? Puke. It's Puke. And he's like another chicken dragon. He's another chicken dragon. So if you want some other meat chicken, you can friend this one in Monster Hunter Stories. What else we got here? Look, yeah, this is Puke. You wanna be friends with that? Look, this is Jesse. This is Jesse and his Puke that he's gonna pluck the feathers off of, cut its head off, and throw in his roaster. But you know, monster hunters are so bad. You know. It's crazy. It's crazy that you will call a monster hunter bad, but you want to go out and find a little chicken that's defenseless, cut its head off and eat it. That's crazy to me. That's insane. This is Jesse right here. This is Jesse after he cuts the chicken's head off and he puts it in his roaster. He wears the chicken's head on his own head to show the other chickens what it is. Like,